Hmm. So we came in just above this red ellipse, and then we rose back into above the green. So a little bit off on these ellipses today. I feel like my energy is coming back. Accuracy hasn't been like as good as it usually is, at least in April. But my energy seems to be coming back pretty strong now. In any case, since we didn't see this big move to the downside here, my sense is that we probably have it in the morning with this low in the open, this moon card at the open, and then the full card there in the first half hour. If I'm like dead wrong about the lows, because these didn't end up being lows. They stand out. Well, they're lows, but they're not lowest lows, I should say. They stand out, though. So if we don't see a low somewhere over here, my sense is that this might actually be a highest high again between the 29th and the 30th. But that's all dependent, I think, on if we decline over the weekend or not. If there's a big drop over the weekend, I would say the highest high's out of the question. But if there's no big drop over the weekend, I'm wrong about that, then I'd say it's much more plausible to see the highest high for the month one more time. Hey, Hermes. Well, you smell like you just ate your food. You did just eat your food, didn't you? Look how this guy sits on my lap. He's literally sitting on his butt on my lap. See? He's on his butt like a human. Okay, I love you too, Hermes. Thank you for the kisses. Interesting. I didn't see that drop in there, but it does make sense because at the close we have a correlation to the futility card, and the futility card does imply that there's a decline there because the futility card almost always starts out of a decline. So we probably have a decline here in this last half hour before this unexpected move to the upside. So I think the highest size off the table at this point. But there will be a big move to the upside right around the close. So maybe like 25 minutes from now or so. It'll start out of a decline. When we hit a key support level, it might be this right here. Hermes, you know, you give me so many kisses, Hermes. You're too much. You're too much, Hermes. Come sit here. Come sit on my lap, like a good boy. I think the support actually already took place right there. And so we're probably looking at that move to the upside already. No? Let me see. All right, Hermes, you're too much. Go sit on the floor over here. You're too much, buddy. I gotta get you a seat right next to me. Yeah, matter of fact, this is the support right here, so we dipped through it, but this is the support right here, meaning that we're already in this futility card move, very likely. Well, I'm not going to mark that off, actually. And so this is a cross-reading congruency, so this should be a pretty notable move. I don't know. I'm seeing that we open higher on Tuesday, just like the reading says. I might be off on these lows, guys. That Ace of Cups being low makes a lot of sense. Threw me off because it's close to a highest high thus far. But if that's the case, if we open higher, we don't drop, I think there's probably a good chance that this is the highest high again. Not my best work. Really been off my game, I feel like. Yeah, might be. Hermes, what did you do to my screen, man? Hey, Proof. Hey, it was luck. How's Apple and SMR looking next week? I see significant decline for Apple next week. Multiple support through multiple support levels. SMR. I got the unicursal for SMR. Yeah, we should rally into a resistance, and then there's a significant decline, like with consecutively lower spikes up on the way down. Bitcoin is a low. Is Bitcoin low still coming today? Let's take a look. We're just about caught up, guys. The July stuff will be coming out over the next few days. So we just put out June to catch up, and now we're almost on schedule here. Provided I get the July stuff out by June 1st, we'll be on schedule. Speaking of which, before I get into that Bitcoin, when I was doing the SPY dailies yesterday, guys, I'm pretty sure I saw Biden being replaced by a female leader on the 19th of July. First as a temporary thing, and then there's a very good chance that he dies on the 22nd. This is what I saw. I shouldn't say a very good chance. I should say there's a strong chance. And that has no reflection on my politics, and let's not get into a political a political conversation. In other words, an argument. Let's not get into an argument about politics. Just a piece of information. Hmm. This arrowhead in this placement is really difficult to determine what it's trying to say to me. I'm not getting a clear thing about that. But we do have the halting of a bullish trend on the 24th, right? So we probably see. Well, let me look at a 1 day and see what happened here. Yeah. Okay. So this is probably the bullish trend right here, and there should be a halting of that bullish trend. Probably a lot of price change here because that's what this indicates. This Herkimer diamond indicates a lot of price movement in the direction like towards the Herkimer diamond. So if it was up here, it would be a big move to the upside. Um, so, so depending on placement, the Herkimers can be a little difficult. But either way, the Ace of Swords indicates a lot of price change as well. And I think it's probably from like a trough right here in the morning or just at the end of the day on the 24th, either that or in the morning on the 25th. We probably decline from this level, return to it around the cusp of the 25th, 26th, and then decline again. Why is my throat so scratchy? My God. Excuse me. Whew. Yeah, so then decline on the 26th, and then but do we come in that low at this point? That might not be the case. Let's Yeah, see this Ace of Cups over here? Really, really difficult to read this because there's a highest high thus far and a lowest low right there. So the Ace of Cups lined up with a high correlation makes for a very difficult card to read. In any case, that's probably the low right there. This does look like a low though. This really looks like a strong low. The other way that this could be read, let's say that we don't come down to these price levels like overnight or something, then I would say that this low has more to do with this card than its placement on the timeline, and that would mean that we've got a low at the end of the month. But I don't see that other than if I'm wrong about a trough here on the cusp of the 24th, 25th. Hopefully that answers your question. A little long-winded. Should you get out of Apple long today or chance higher on Tuesday? I got a yes for getting out of it, getting out of Apple. Hey, AV. Can I please update NVIDIA, Netflix, Tesla, and SPY targets for next week? Sure thing. Also, guys, I just want to point out we have a super crazy sale going on. We've got quite a few sales. What is going on with my website? We've got a few sales going on. This is a $10,000 product we're selling for $7,000. There's only one use. So the first person to take this, that they're the only one that'll get it. There's only two other people that have this honorary ultimate lifetime access, and it's honorary because they're basically like they're putting a lot of faith in us, and what they're doing is helping tremendously help the channel. So that's there. 3,000 off. It's not going to stay that way, guys. As soon as I feel we're no longer at risk, these sales will disappear. But the one that I really want you guys to know about is the custom monthly, or excuse me, the monthly subscription. It's currently $300 a month. That's $200 off every month for the lifetime of the subscription, my friends. So I would take advantage of that. And this I lowered this price to hopefully entice 7 people. We need 7 people. We got 1 person so far. We need another 6 people to sign up for this. And provided that happens, we're going to be in a different situation, and we will no longer be a broken record every 8 weeks or so. So that would be very helpful. And then don't forget for Q2 we've got buy 2 1-year reports for 2025, get 1 free. And then this one. This is a steal, guys. This is a special offer you can only get by watching the live or being on our Angel Investor Discord. What is it doing, though? It's like frozen. All right, so you can't navigate to this page on the website. You actually have to type in tarotfortraders.com/product-page/quarter-3-special. That's tarotfortraders.com/product-page/quarter-3-special. And that gets you $2,250 off. $2,250 off what you're getting here. This is a July, August, and a September custom monthly for any ticker of your choosing. This isn't going to stick around for long either, guys. I highly recommend people take advantage of these. And I feel like it's doing something weird. What is going on? Like, what? I might have to reload my computer, guys. But yeah, the channel definitely still needs support, guys. If you're holding off on Rule of Karma, now would be a very good time. Like the channel's at risk right now, guys, of like not being able to continue. Hopefully I've been clear about that. Yeah, that still looks accurate to me. Nvidia's price targets are fine. What else? Netflix. That still looks pretty solid too. There might be some confusion, AV. So just because this has gone higher doesn't necessarily impact the price targets. These have to do with the information of those times and not to do with this. So like I'm not going to see everything all the time, right? So I didn't see this taking place, but that doesn't mean that this is inaccurate. Hopefully that makes sense.
Tesla.
Oh, so close there. Jeez, so close. My gosh. Um it would be helpful if I was looking at Tesla. Yeah, so this is the one where I said the low significator over here. My sense is that it's actually talking about what the heck is wrong with me? I keep getting this like tickle in my throat. Really annoying. Anyhow, so most likely the lowest low is here on the 29th or the 30th. And then likely a really big move to the upside there starting on the 31st. These are like stuck. Okay, great. I don't know what the hell is going on with my Chrome.
Hey, Washington. Shiba for next week, especially the 27th, 28th, 29th.
Another thing, guys, repeated donators to the Rule of Karma, otherwise known as my angel investors, they get a free Discord invite to a free Discord channel where we like chat all the time, like all week. It's also where the best promotions and specials are posted. But even more so, guys, if you're on the Discord, then you have access to my live charts, meaning that you could at any time open up your trading view and see what where my price targets are. They will be live updated as I change them. You get that by accessing the link through the Angel Investor Discord. So if you want that, guys, make sure you're following through on the Rule of Karma. It's really the whole purpose of the channel, and you should be anyways. Especially right now, channel needs support. We get support, or I just, I have to shut it down and I'll just start trading myself, like offline. I mean, we need like several $1,000s in support, my friends. 27, 28, 29. Yeah, a lot of price change on the 27th to the downside. Significant amount of change there. Um, an important resistance highlighted on the 28th. Yeah, this looks pretty solid. We should be somewhere down in this. If Washington, if you don't know, so when I have a red ellipse, it indicates where I think a most likely a trough is going to form, and a green ellipse indicates most likely where a crest or a peak would form. Not always right, you know. Basically, the price level should be within the ellipse at that moment in time. That's my expectation. And when there's like one within another, it means that there's possibility of it being here, like anywhere in here, but there's a much higher probability of it being in here. Hopefully that makes sense. Appreciate the recommendation, AV. Which of these yield max stocks will be most bullish over the next few years? CONY, TSLY, MSTY, and NVDY. I think what you're asking is which one will reach the highest, like the highest profit. Which one offers the max gain is probably what you're asking, because most bullish, you could have a stock that's most bullish, like it's bullish the entire month, but it goes like this. It goes like this, really slow incline, right? But the whole month it's bullish. Is that more bullish than a stock that goes like this? You know what I'm saying? So please specify what you mean by that. It was luck. I missed your question. Oh, sorry, Proof. Yeah. Blur SCI coin this week. This weekend. So pretty notable decline tomorrow, increasing with momentum, and then we have a prominent peak on Sunday, where we break through resistance, we stay above it briefly, break back down. Matter of factly, it looks like overall, like by Monday, we'll probably be higher. Yeah, so probably what happens is we have this decline tomorrow, and then we probably have a higher price level here, like something up here. But that's after. something like that. And then what was the other one? SPY. You must have missed it at the beginning. We were talking about SPYAV. So likely we open higher, and then there's a really notable drop here. So if I'm wrong and we open lower, we'll go into lowest lows that week. If I'm right and we go higher, we don't have this drop over the weekend. There's either going to be a drop in the morning, or if there's no drop, then we're most likely seeing highest highs on the 29th at the end of the day. If there's no drop here, lowest low if there's a drop, highest high if there's not. And then what was that other one? SCI coin. Let me. Oh, SCI is going south. SCI is going south. We're going to revisit something. So we'll probably come back to here. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so right there. Highest high, or highest gains to be clear. Okay, so CONY, TSLY, MSTY, NVDY. They all look like they've got quite a lot of movement. I would probably go with. So there's a lot of volatility in CONY. I mean, you might see some good profit there, but it's the Ace of Swords, so it could be difficult. And then it's Prince of Swords for TSLY, also a lot of volatility. But then you've got Success for MSTY and Victory for NVDY. So I would say one of those two. See if I can narrow it down.
I would go with NVDY. You're welcome, Washington. Thanks for watching, my man. Also wondering about if I think the 100-year cycle is in play regarding a stock market crash in 2029.
I don't know if you guys have seen this. I'm not sure if I've released this. Yeah, I don't think I've released this. This might be the first time you guys have seen this, even though it was created 9/24/2023. Yeah, there's a pretty big decline in 2028. So, you know, with the multi years, you have to give it plus or minus a year of wiggle room, sometimes even two. But the sequence of events is very, very accurate. Most of the time, it's on point. But there are cases where one card is not going to add up to exactly 1 year of time, and so you'll get some variation. Sometimes it's plus or minus 1 to 2 days, but the sequence of events remains the same. So we have a decline here at the end of the 2020 to 2029 period, and the ruin card is a big decline. It's not a little decline. It's as big as if not bigger than the failure card. Might be 2027 as well. After multiple failed attempts to break through resistance.
Thank you for your live village. I was subscribed to one of your products. Oh, appreciate it, that guy in Panama. Oh, I'm jealous. I wish I was that guy in Panama. Appreciate it. You know, any support's going to help. Like I said, guys, we need several $1,000s in support, several $1,000s more in support, recurring support, for me to not constantly, like every 8 weeks, be like, hey, we need support here, because we're still at the operating expenses are still slightly higher than the income, just slightly. So we're like always on this gradual downward trajectory until we get more subscriptions. And like I said, we need 6 more of those all paid monthlies, or the equivalent of 6 more of those, the all paid monthlies, which you get at here, our services, SO Meta Posts, monthly subscription. Click here to order. Currently on sale, $200 off. That's $200 off every month for the lifetime of the subscription, guys. $200 off every month for the lifetime of the subscription. Do not miss this opportunity. And more so, guys, if we don't get that support, like literally we're gonna have to pack up shop. I'll go back to trading myself, because I'm, you know, it's like a constant stress on my mind to keep this thing going. Now that I know I can trade, you know, if I have to, that's what I'll have to do. If all the stocks have a big drop, how can SPY not have it? I mean, who's to say all the stocks have it? It might just be a few. And like I said, there's some unclarity there. There's some like unclearness going on here. Right? Like I haven't predicted for an up. I'm hoping it's a down. But I haven't predicted for an up at the time of the reading. So I might be wrong on that. We'll have to see. Hopefully beer gets cheaper with the stock crash. Oh. Yeah, probably. in a stock crash, alcohol might be a really like an alcohol stock might be a really good buy actually. Funny enough. Hey Raymond. Recently settled a personal injury case for a client, and within about 5 weeks, we'll have access to your attorney's fees. Awesome, dude. I didn't know you were an attorney. Psychic Samantha Jane James believes that this is the summer of Dogecoin reaching at least $1. What do I see for Dogecoin this summer?
Oh. Hmm. I might cut this piece out when trying to gauge lowest lows based on this big move here at the beginning of the year. It might make sense because we've got this low here in March, we have a low that comes here in March, we have this low here in April, we have a low that comes here to April. So I would say kind of like counting this out when we're like estimating relative price levels of highs and lows. But the summer, I mean, that we've got highest highs for the year in here, so it's possible that we do. But as far as an actual dollar, looks like there's a lot of movement to the upside in July into August. Does Dogecoin reach $1 in 2024? I got a yes. If I didn't say it already, guys, I'm going to cut questions. Yeah, see, all of this purple here is the lust card, and then we've got a highest high here in early August. Sharp drop, and then it looks like we get kind of mixed behavior back to highs there on the cusp of September, October. So there's a chance it's in there. Let's see. Yeah, so it's going to be somewhere there between July and the end of the year, because if it's not here, then it might be over here with the Princess of Discs and the Ace of Discs, especially after you have this Aeon card move pushing the upper end of a 1 year chart scale higher. AV, I get that. Amazon and Google have drops on Monday, but that's not to say that all the stocks in the market have drops.
Could be like, I mean, it could be that they're the only two. I mean, I doubt that, but there's something there's a piece missing from this Monday. Like there's something missing from today and Monday, or I should say Tuesday's reading. XRP paid June as XRD. Thanks, dude. Let me write that down. I'll take care of that. That's what happens when you edit at 3 in the morning. Raymond, I might look at XRP as well. I might look at XRP as well, because XRP is probably going to be at like $10 by the end of next year. And we also cover that on a monthly basis, though. All right, guys, I'm going to roll with that. Just want to remind everybody there's a super, super sick deal. 3 custom monthly reports for Q3. July, August, and September. The same ticker, $750 total. That's $250 a custom reading. They're $1,000 normally, right? So that's there. You can only get it at tarotfortraders.com/product-page/quarter-3-special. That's tarotfortraders.com/product-page/quarter-3-special, right? And then we've also got buy two 2025 1-year reports, get one free, $500 discount. But really the super juicy one right now, they're all pretty juicy, but the $300, the $200 off of the all paid monthly subscription, which gets you access on a monthly basis to these 6 crypto and tickers, as well as the one-offs that I have every month. Like in June, we've got, what do we have? We've got, I think it's Theta. God, I already forgot what we have. I'm already doing July. All right, well, there's other ones. There's like 2 or 3 that come out on a monthly basis, but they're not recurring. It'll switch. So you get access to the paid version of all of those. Normally it's $500 a month. It's $300 a month for the lifetime of the subscription. Steal this while it's still a steal. But really what we're looking for is one person to do, this is a one-off, only one person can get this. Never pay a subscription fee again on our website. Ever. Never pay a subscription fee again. You pay this and you have access for life to any and all subscriptions that we have now and that we create in the future. It's an honorary thing. There's only one of these, so the first person to grab that, it's gone after that. And this would hugely help out our channel right now, my friends. So with that said, make sure to follow that rule of karma. That's the whole purpose of the channel. You know where to go. You know what to do. Blessings to all my angel investors. I will see you guys on Tuesday. Have a great Memorial Day week.